Natural disasters, politics, pandemics, and other factors play a significant role in the economy. The larger the scale of the event, the bigger the impact on the global economy. Taking this into consideration, let's review the major economic events in the market of 2022. 3 years of COVID and counting. In November of 2021, a more infectious COVID variant, Omicron, emerged while the Delta variant was still at large. Due to its infectious nature, Omicron caused another uprise of infection which affected the world's economy once more. In September 2022, the number of new COVID cases and deaths worldwide began to decline. As more countries lift their pandemic restrictions, the pandemic's impact on the economy is expected to ease up. Russia's invasion of Ukraine. On 24 February 2022, the Russia-Ukraine war erupted. This calamity accelerated the energy crisis in Europe. Energy prices such as oil soared as war broke out amid fears that Russia would cut off energy supplies to Europe. In addition, the impact of the war on the economy has also resulted in high inflation rates and the weakening of the euro currency. The Federal Reserve's aggressive rate hikes. To combat the high inflation rates in the US, the Federal Reserve aggressively raised interest rates by 75 basis points. The US stocks then fell into a bear market. In November, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, S&P 500, and Nasdaq Composite fell respectively as Wall Street braced for the Fed's decision. However, the market expects the Fed to gradually slow the pace of rate hikes in the upcoming year of 2023, which could lead to a recovery from the bear market. Extreme weathers in every corner of the world. In 2022, extreme weathers have been reported around the world. High temperatures in many provinces in China, heat waves in Europe, and the US have respectively triggered forest fires and drought. The change in weather often results in an increase in expenditure for electricity to cope with the harsh conditions. In future, the financial markets may be frequently affected by extreme weather, and new energy stocks may become a new trend. Europe in recession, the euro crisis. The Russia-Ukraine war has directly and indirectly caused many crises in Europe. Many European countries were forced to follow the US sanctions to Russia, making it difficult for Russia's low-cost energy to enter the European market. As a result, the public was forced to pay higher energy bills, leading to record high levels of inflation in many European countries. Under the influence of multiple unfavorable factors, the European economy has been stagnant for a long time. The euro has lost more than 10% against the US dollar throughout the year. Shinzo Abe's assassination, yen collapses. On July 8, 2022, former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was assassinated after being attacked by a gunman during a street speech. Japan's misfortune continued as the yen plummeted against the dollar. The plunge of the yen has caused Japan to face multiple challenges such as the rapid rise in imported energy prices, the decline in domestic consumer demands, and capital flights that have reduced the international status of the yen. The end of an era. Queen Elizabeth II's death leaves the UK economy in turmoil. Queen Elizabeth's death has come in an opportune time for Britain. The nation suffered soaring inflation, the worst cost of living crisis in decades, and has lost one of its few signs of continuity and stability. With all the bank holidays, business closures, funeral costs, coronation costs, passport changes, military and police uniforms, currency adjustment, and other minor institutional changes, the Queen's death could cost the UK economy between 1.6 billion to 7 billion. Immediately upon her passing, her eldest son, Charles III, was crowned as the new king. British Prime Minister resigns. Former British Prime Minister Liz Truss was the shortest-serving Prime Minister in British history. Under her reign, Truss introduced fiscal stimulus measures to boost economic growth. However, Truss's economic plan caused an uproar. As inflation continued to rise, the price of British government bonds plummeted, and the market gradually lost confidence in the British economy. Former Finance Minister Rishi Sunak soon took over, but he has yet to reveal further details about his economic policy for the already struggling British economy. FTX files for bankruptcy, cryptocurrency's Lehman moment. On November 11, FTX, the cryptocurrency exchange company founded by Sam Bankman-Fried, filed a bankruptcy, sparking a Lehman moment in the cryptocurrency world. Problems arose when another company he co-founded, Alameda Research, faced losses in business. The media revealed that Alameda Research is using FTX user funds to finance its debt repayments. This has caused panic among FTX users, resulting in its bankruptcy. Tech companies see waves of layoffs. The tug-of-war ended when Elon Musk finally completed his acquisition of Twitter and became its new CEO. Upon the acquisition, Musk laid off nearly 3,700 Twitter employees. The layoffs sent shockwaves through the tech community, with Meta and Amazon also announcing job cuts due to slow business growth. The wave of layoffs may lead to a further increase in unemployment, which would give the Federal Reserve a clearer sense of recession and reverse in the fiscal policy. Former President Jiang Zemin dies. Former Chinese President Jiang Zemin died at the age of 96. Jiang has been the leader of the Communist Party from 1989 to 2002. He is a leader in practicing China's reform and opening. As he prioritized the country's participation in globalization and domestic economic reforms, such as state-owned enterprises, foreign exchange management, real estate, and banking reforms. China's GDP grew fourfold during Jiang's tenure, with an increase of global investors deeming the country as a manufacturing hub with a multitude of upcoming private businesses. Although 2022 has passed, the pace of trading in the financial market will only increase. The only way we can adapt to these constant changes is to learn from the past, stand in the present, and prepare for the future. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable insights.